Good day, everyone. My name is Plaza, taking up Bachelor of Science in Industrial Technology, major in Computer Technology at SDSSU Caguait Campus, Caguait, Surigao del Sur. Today, I am going to discuss to you about the software components. Software components are built using a programming language that has a limited vocabulary, an explicitly defined grammar, and well-formed rules of syntax and semantics. Software components also are parts of a system or application. Components are a means of breaking the complexity of software into manageable parts. Examples of software components. First, views. User interface components for different requests, views, and scenarios. For example, difficult components can be used to display the same information in a web page and mobile app. Second, models. Components that handle requests or events including business rules and data processing. For example, a model might handle a bill payment request for an internet banking website. Third, controllers. A controller is a component that decides what components to call for a particular request or event. For example, a controller might dynamically load different views for a bill payment based on factors such as language, transaction status, or channel. Fourth, data access objects. A data access object provides an abstract interface for databases. In theory, this allows you to switch to a different database without the application needing to know. This shows the power of a component-based approach as a dramatic changes can be confined to a relatively small section for a code base. 6. Plugins. Components designed to extend the functionality of an application or system. 7. API or Application Programming Interface. A component that can be reused across multiple system and application can be packaged and distributed as an API. For example, an open source API to connect to a particular database. Reusability is an important characteristic of a high-quality software components. A software component should be designed and implemented so that it can be reused. A software component should be designed and implemented so that it can be reused in many different programs. Today, we have extended a view of reuse to encompass not only algorithms but also data structured. Modern reusable components encapsulate both data and the processing that is applied to the data, enabling the software engineer to create new applications from reusable parts. Machine-level language is a symbolic representation of the CPU instruction set. Mid-level language allows the software developer and the program to be machine-independent. Fourth-generation languages, also called non-procedural languages, move the software developer even further from the computer hardware. Rather than requiring the developer to specify procedural detail, the non-procedural language implies a program by specifying the desired result rather than specifying action required to achieve that result. Some examples of fourth generation language are first, database query language, second, metafont, third, PostScript, fourth, Ghost, fifth, Mathematica, and the last is Iris Explorer. That's all. Thank you.